Alright, so Victor, this is your last PA. I'm glad you have some time to really put in a lot of thoughts of it. That do your PA, man. You know? Or else you have to do it on a Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so for this one, let's look back on your elite. So you trade on the 15. I'm looking at it, so very quick in 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, just 1 minute. I'm glad you write down your bots and book same time. Okay, cool. So what time frame is this? Same thing. Daily. I need to break it down on my time frame very short. Every time go lower and lower, okay, really. There's a different next level or something, but I need to find a way to stick with 3. That's it. But I really want to trade every day too. That's a problem on my display. I need to be a different way of trading. But I'm being recap a lot on new training. It was very helpful. It is helpful. I think I will explain it right now what's going on my thoughts that came in, and that's why I'm able to trade this one. So like I say, on the weekly, I really when I get into it, I get into it really hard. Like, why weekly so low in the beginning? Oh, good volume. I like it. I was like praising more volume on the top, more volume on top. I needed to see a buyer coming in, and the buyer came low volume on the top. Say, great, awesome. Thinking. Discount. The store owner is gonna give a discount. Going back there to the beginning of the buyer, so I could able to buy my trade there, and that was my moment to practice with demos. Haven't started for real money yet. So my experience, I rather just keep doing this and trade as a real money. I've done a ton of fail of the demos, so imagine I put the real money in there. I don't like it, man. I work really hard with my money, and then yeah, I would save a ton of money for that. That ton of money, I could even go further, more education with Naveen or do or die, but no, doesn't work like this. Anyways, get back in there. And so on a weekly, and on a weekly, let's see. This is also I'm learning from Roselle and how you say her name again? Marilyn. For their post analysis. So I found this really helpful that I able to express and explain it, my thoughts and how I trade it, and how what I've been training in my early years. It's been 4 years and still working on this and practice on my skill. I think that's the right word to do it. Anyways, get back in it. So yeah, very low volume to here. I don't know how to trade this part, and very sweet to trade that part. That the buyer came really strong from here. Tackled this one down here. Yeah, I clearly could see that. Very clear that this very strong buyer already killed this guy. The seller have tried too, like clear, all very clear what I say in my mind. Yeah, seller have tried, buyer come again and come again and again. Say how many times they gotta come, and why is it coming is this way? So where's the volume come from? And I I did the same thought. It's like, where did this come from? Like, where did it come from? So I went to 4 hour. 4 hour come from here. I was like, okay, this is a part of 1 hour and 4 hour. Throughout this 4 hour and 1 hour, play all this time frame from there. I didn't really want to go lower and lower and lower more, so that was the 4 hour playing part right there. I said, cool. Let's see. When I see it, I say, let me see. You know, like in the weekly, they're very low volume. On this, can this seller gonna try? And they did try on this day. And now it's time for me to erase a lot of things so I could clear this up. So they did try. Too much drawing. Don't want to do more draw. They did try. Okay, this day they did try. They did try to push it down. Okay, and then I agree to, for myself, we need discount. We need discount and stop pushing it. You desperate buyer. Desperate 4 hour buyer. So I saw this. I saw this momentum right here as an opportunity. I said yes. Okay, I'm ready to buy this. And I look at this one. I said no. I say this good enough. This good enough. What's my ratio to do counter trend? And my practice, what I did is, if I'm gonna do a counter trend, lowest as possible of my practice of the money management, at least 0.0 million lots. Since talking too much, so that was the target. So I didn't really plan to hold it longer, but it's a sweet area that is strong. But the seller had tried. So what I did, really read carefully from there. If the seller have tried, and the area also is a bad area that I trade in there, but I did manage to have 1.01 hour from there. Then one thing, I went really a little bit lower on the 5 minutes time frame to read it, that area, very precisely. Not precisely. Why I say precisely? Of this. They have killed the buyer from the top to the top. And they did have tries from, I think this is the buyer they have tried. They have tried to push it up, so primary, secondary, another secondary from here. And I at that point I was like, am I reading wrong? There's like 3 of them here. That is and try, okay. But anyways, this is on the 5 a.m. so I couldn't trade right there. So if I was a little early, yeah, I would trade from here to here, this done. But then at that moment, I'm back to the 10 a.m. which is the Wall Street. They come back and then they eat their lunch and they come back, right? So 9 o'clock, which is the time they don't eat. So for this area, I start reading and say, okay, I'm reading all this like there's no buyer, because my understanding, there is no buyer, because it's 9 o'clock. People are eating, so the market doesn't move as much. So at 10 o'clock, they finally move to here. And at that moment, I say, should I take all the way to, should I take it all the way to down? No, what did I take? No, I didn't take all the way to down. Let's see. I look carefully. Where is the location? Either one of them. Yeah, they did push it back up, and I was like, I was shocked. This is not the best trade I did. I was a little shocked right there. I was like, okay, cool. No problem. As long as there was no buyer, my timing was wrong. But my read was right. Because it came here and killed. I said, okay, there's no buyer. Let the buyer try again. And they try. They did try. So either way, I'm reading on the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes. Okay, where's my seller? My seller try again. So this was the real time that, okay, I'm gonna monitor this. I'm gonna look at this. Now I look at this. Okay, buyer came in, come down. It was about the time to close. Buyer had tried, let it be. Was a good trade or not good trade? So my timing was really wrong from here. Because I entered too early, but then my stop loss they stopped me out too. Yeah, they stopped me out, and I monitor it from there. I say I entered too early. I would have entered from here. Why I should enter from there instead of here? And this is for my own training too. I need to why. First, I had to let the buyer have try again, and then show me something. Seller have tried one, and I let the buyer come in. The very strong came in, and then came from there. And buyer come in, seller try, buyer come in, and this was the moment I would take from here to here. What time? Almost 1 o'clock. Here, but the problem is, why my mind is always want to take it all the way down. That is a problem. And now I'm going to erase all this because I want to see very clear how can I read this. How can I read this? Going back, now I realize that what I learned, that if I cannot see the daily on the volume, and it's not hitting on the weekly volume, I learned something, that if the 4 hour have volume, that's mean the time frame of the owner of the 4 hour, no, of whatever, the owner or not owner. 4 hour is the leader, and 1 hour is the second leader, and the rest of the micro stuff. So 4 hours the leader of the game, the leader of it. I should follow their volume of that time frame, so it's easier for me which time frame that I could go for, and at the same time I could do more of this time frame. but then I'm still on the top on the daily, so possible this could be holding a range, or either they could give me a discount. But then at that area that I trade, but then if I knew the volume on the 4 hours, I would go on the 15 minutes and read it from there. So once if I go 15 minutes example, I want a counter trend, and let me see, I want to see the last, either last buyer or something whole. Here's a hole. Kill this buyer. Try again. Buyer try. Boom. Slam down. Little volume. And this was a spot that I was looking for. Ready to take it down. Two thoughts. I think I need to recap on the Anil video. Either take the trade from here and take it all the way to over here, because there will be a problematic right here of this buyer. Could be this buyer. No, can't be that buyer. Problematic. So I pull back up, let him try again, and then from there I can monitor it even lower time frame. Because it killed the buyer, so there's no buyer, then this is a good time to take it down. Just take it back down. But the problem, I didn't really like. Yeah, they take it down. It was so fast. And the takedown was really annoying. But they did kill two. Yeah, they did kill the buyer from here, and then the buyer came back on real strong. Let him try again. They had no show. Yeah, from there. Because in 4 hours, I can see they're very struggling. So it's an opportunity to take some piece right here. Yeah, that's one thing I learned. And then they did play. The thing is, like, my heart wanna hold, but I don't even know how to hold it longer from there. So they did play out. They did play out on the end of the whatever the machine going to do. So yeah, that's basically it on my PA. I learned. One thing I learned, this could be showing me that the buyer is done. And one thing I also learned, okay, get the maximum of my better discount to take it down one last time. And also, it's the second I learned, don't enter too early. Don't enter too early. Don't enter too early, unless if you want to enter there, make sure where is the area to target. And timing is very important. Where you at? If it's a 4 hour, yeah, that's the best you can do. But the market is about to close. Yeah, that's basically my PA already.